Our water vapor imagery, all this is very dry air thanks to high pressure that's dominating most of the country. We do have a low pressure to the south, and it did produce volatile weather in Florida. That is out of here, and we have a stretch of warm and dry weather. All the highway cameras across the region, Bradley Road, White Sulphur Springs, Glen Jean, Princeton, all looking absolutely beautiful. And we are not tracking any weather concerns whatsoever. Look at this big void. Nope, we haven't lost satellite data. We have a strong high pressure in place and we deserve it. Warmer than 24 hours ago across most of the country. You can see where the next change in the weather pattern is, a cold front across the northern Rockies and northern plains. We are in the upper 50s. It's to the upper 60s to the west, which means our temperatures are going to be warmer tomorrow. Starting out not as cold as this morning. We are down to 34 degrees when you wake up in the morning, and tomorrow's high 67 degrees. It will be breezy. The humidity will be relatively low, and for that reason, there is an elevated brush fire risk across the entire region. I know we just had a boatload of rain and we're enjoying this weather, but all it takes is 1 or 2 days of dry weather and low humidity to increase the brush fire risk. We're not going to have any fire weather watches or red flag warnings, but keep in mind, especially in the afternoon, that there is that risk for brush fires. The burn ban, of course, in effect through most of the spring across the region, so we have that in place already. The pressure is steady until we get to the weekend. We have a big drop in the pressure, and that is a mega storm system that's going to come across the country, produce rain and severe weather to our south. We are going to get the rain from it Saturday and Sunday, and then it finally pushes out and we have a somewhat cooler weather pattern early next week. Our temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. No rain until we get to Saturday and Sunday. Over the weekend we'll have rain, and then we drop down a little bit colder once we get into Monday with a high of 52. Today, a stratospheric warming event occurred. What that means is a big rise in temperatures over the North Pole in the stratosphere, likely not having any impacts to our weather until we get to late March, early April. We do look at this Northern Annular Mode Index to watch these pressure drops or these pressure changes trickle down to the surface, but that probably won't happen until the end of March. You can see we had a similar one here in the middle of February that brought us the cold and the snow.